All right, we're going to do another quick video today talking about two different cards. Really quick, I want to point something out that if you haven't hit the like button, hit subscribe on this video. Subscribing to the channel helps out a ton. It lets you know when new videos go live. It lets you know when I go live, and I live stream either here or over on twitch.tv/D20 Woodworking. The live streams have been fantastic. We've been having a lot of fun. Not always playing the games right with Marvel Champions, but doing some fun things, which has been really cool to be a part of. Especially we're playing more two-player Marvel Champions now. We're playing more, Lorcana and One Piece and different games like that. So make sure to check it out. The live streams, all that fun stuff. But like I said, start with hitting subscribe, and all the links are down below if you want to check them out as well, because there's different ways to support the channel if you so choose. Today we're going to be talking about two Justice cards from the core set. We're going to talk about Daredevil, because I know that's a favorite character, and I don't know how I feel about the ally. And also the card Great Responsibility, which I have a confession about. So let's go look at the cards. So here's my confession with this card. I think I've used it once, right? Like, I've owned this card for years, and I think I've used it once. The thing is, when I'm playing Justice, I'm either able to remove a lot of threat, or I'm going to prevent threat from being removed and not take it as damage, right? Like, there's different ways to do that through different cards. And when this card, Great Responsibility, is a zero cost event, when any amount of threat would be placed on a scheme, you take it as damage instead. I mean, maybe for like a Drax build or something this works or something. But I have used it once, and I've never really wanted to use it again. And I don't know if there's good builds out there that are that make more sense, that actually do use this card to its fullest. I'm actually genuinely interested in this because I want to go back and play with some cards that I haven't played with in a while. Try some new ideas I haven't tried in a while, because I have like my base set that I really like the certain archetypes I like playing, and I'll expand a little bit outside or maybe push the boundaries with them a little bit. But I feel like there's more out there, and maybe they're not as good, and that's okay, right? I still want to try them out, and I feel like there might be something with here. I haven't found a great deck that uses or utilizes this card, I should say. So if you know one, let me know. And like always with these videos, this is a two-way discussion, not just one way. So let me know what your thoughts are of this card. Have you used it? Have you ever really used it? Or maybe you continue to use it, or maybe you found a great way to use this card. I'd be genuinely interested in that, because like I said, I can't figure out a great way to use this card. I think it'd be, I like the idea. Like, I think the idea is a cool idea. But I already, I'm already taking damage from the attack, and I'm Justice, so I'm not really there to block. Like, I don't know. I just can't figure it out. And like, maybe for like, again, Spider-Man's on the picture, which makes sense because like you can backflip maybe out of it, or defend, right? Because he's got a high defense to it. So maybe like something like that works. Maybe it works at Groot Justice, right? I'm just spitballing now, because like if you just use the counters not to make the big swings, but just to like defend stuff, maybe that works. But like, I would just rather use I am Groot to remove the counters. Not I am Groot, but use I am Groot. Not the first I am Groot, the second one. But I'd rather just do that to remove the counters. So I don't know. It's such a weird card to me. But like I said, let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. Now, the other one that I know people use and like is Daredevil, right? This is, again, core set ally. 4-2-2-3 stat line. After Daredevil thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. It's not bad, right? That's not a bad card. I feel like in the beginning, I was so scared of expensive cards that I stayed away from this card for a while. Do I think it's a great card? I don't think it's a great card per se, but it is a card that I've used now and again to some effect. I think the thwarting 2 and dealing a damage, especially early on when a lot of minions were weaker, and like maybe he could actually knock them out too, right? Like, that was kind of worth it to me. It made sense. I think now, there's enough upgrades, or if you're playing multiplayer and you can kind of beef up Daredevil a little bit, like, it's really worth it then, right? To be able to give him more hit points, or if you use healing cards to keep him alive, or whatever else. I definitely could see it being worth it. It's still a card I don't use a lot in Justice because it is so expensive. A lot of my Justice decks, I realized when like kind of going through this, are very cheap. Like, I'm not into big expensive Justice decks for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is. It's kind of this pattern I've fallen into, I guess is the best way to put it. So I would like to try using him a little bit. Again, if somebody knows a decent way to use him, or figure out a fun way to build around him, I think that would be interesting. But yeah, it's a card that, obviously there's a lot of Daredevil fans. Obviously, a lot of people really want to see Daredevil. It'll be interesting to see if this is like what his hero mechanic is based off of. Like, when he thwarts, he attacks, and when he attacks, he thwarts. But like, I guess we kind of saw that with Gamora, but not really. I don't know. Maybe there's something interesting in there that you could do with the hero. But anyway, let me know what you've done with this ally. Do you still play this ally? Do you not play this ally? I'm kind of genuinely interested because I look at some of the newer decks for Justice and I don't see him listed that much. And again, that could just be people wanting to play the new cards, right? And because they've had enough of the old cards. But yeah, I'm curious about this one as well. All right, once again, like I said, these are just short to the point videos. Nothing too crazy. Again, I just want to do some quick, not takes per se, but just some quick opinions. Maybe one day we'll go more in depth in these with cards and different things you can do with them. I think maybe that would be interesting. But right now, I just like reflecting on some of these older cards because it really does make me think if I should be using them. And it seems to be that you all enjoy it as well. So again, let me know. Do me a huge favor down in the comments. Let me know what builds you've done with great responsibility, especially great responsibility. I'm genuinely really interested in that if somebody's done something really cool. But same with Daredevil. Again, I have nothing against Daredevil. I tend not to use expensive Justice cards. I think that's more of a mindset problem I have. And I don't know if you all have something like that, right? Where you get in your head that you have to have a certain cost curve with like certain aspects. Like leadership, I run expensive. Aggression is kind of in the middle. Justice always seems to be really cheap. Protection's all over the place. But I don't know if anyone else plays the game like that, and I don't know if that's just like a me thing or not. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. If you want to see any changes to this series, let me know. I know some people have talked about wanting it to be a bit longer, and I've thought a bit about that. And I kind of like it where it is now as far as like how long the videos take. But maybe we do like more in depth on things or something like that, and like dive more into cards and different types or archetypes of the cards. I don't know. There's some different ideas. But maybe there's something else I'm missing that you all think would be really cool. So anyway, once again, everyone, thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it. Everyone that watches these videos, that subscribes, all the fun stuff like that. It helps out a ton. I really can't thank you enough because we are closing in at 5,000 subs, which is crazy. At the pace we're going at right now, we should hit it by like the beginning of next month, which is just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling numbers right now, and it's all because of you. So truly, thank you all so much. I'll put a video up. The algorithm will be like, surely this person will like it, and I'm like, okay, maybe. So hopefully you enjoy it. See y'all next time.